Facebook, YouTube is Coach J Man, ISTANDARD LLC. We back at it again, coming to you on Life Skill Thursday, aka or BKA Taco Thursday for the day. We got Chef Latrice in the house again.
Hey.
She about to chop it up real good and show us how to make some street tacos. But again, the platform is all about bridging gaps. It's all about creating awareness. It's all about teaching, especially to the young people, adolescents, between the age about 13 to 24. That's the target audience. And so, being able to cook, being able to prepare a meal for yourself is like one of the greatest life skills that you can possess. And so we've done a couple shows on cooking, and so we're at it again, just trying to show young people how to make a good, healthy, meal that hits the palate. One that is universal. I don't know nobody that don't like a good taco. And so we're gonna dive in here in a minute. If you're on YouTube, please hit like, please hit share, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, and I'm gonna punt it over to Latrice. She's gonna introduce herself and tell us what we cook.
Hello, everyone. My name is Latrice. I am a chef, a cook. I do own a personal business. I do personal catering. I do private chef for families. I do catering events. I do meal prep. Pretty much anything in the lines of cooking and preparing food for a service, you can definitely contact me. Today we're doing street tacos, which is one of my favorite snacks or slash dinners to eat. You can see I love tacos. The one thing about it, they stick in ways you don't want them to. But tacos is perfect. It's very light. It's a fast kind of grab something real quick. And that actually what it means as a street taco is it was really a quick meal for the Mexican immigrants, those who were working. They created the street taco because they worked on the street, worked on railroads, so they needed something real quick to grab. So that's where the term street tacos came from. It's a real quick meal.
So let me ask you this, because I want anybody who watched this live to be able to, if they choose to go out and make street tacos for their family. Talk to me about the ingredients, the cost, like what can you get the ingredients from, so that anybody who wanted to go back and take this recipe to make street tacos for their family, they could do something.
Oh, absolutely. You can go to any local grocery store. Kroger, I shop at Kroger. You can go to Walmart. You can go to any place that serve food, to get the tacos. And for this particular taco, we're doing chicken. So I did a chicken thigh, which holds more flavor when you do a marinade versus the breast, because breast can dry out real fast on the grill. So I picked the chicken thigh, which is a little cheaper than a chicken breast too. The pack, it was a 6-pack of boneless, skinless thighs. I don't have the pack because I've already cut open the chicken, but and that pack was about $8.
Okay.
The cost of meat has actually gone up.
Right.
It's normally, that pack will normally cost me about $5-6, but yeah, it was about $9. Plus the taxes came up to about $9. And that's boneless, skinless, and that holds the best flavor in the chicken. Thigh meat always does. And with these ingredients, with the street taco, it's just really just the meat. So we're doing chicken. We're doing onion, which I chose a red onion. Being that it's chicken, it has a more bite to it, the flavor, a pop more with that lime juice we use, and cilantro.
Okay.
So it's really easy. And then you have the corn tortillas, which is the best tortilla to use for a street taco because of how light it is.
Right.
So you got the corn tortilla, you have the meat, the onions, and the cilantro. Cilantro, it costs 79 cents for a bundle. And a bundle, this is a whole bundle of cilantro. That's 79 cents.
79 cents.
The limes were 59 cents. Or you can use lime juice, which right here, this was $1.19.
Got it.
So, it's always better to go fresh though.
Fresh though?
This is good, but the fresh is always gonna give what it needs to give.
Okay.
And then Yeah, that's
So right
basically it.
now we got boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We
Hmm.
got onion, cilantro. Uh, what else we got?
And the
The,
tortillas, the
the
corn
tortilla,
tortillas.
the corn tortilla, and lemon.
Hmm.
Oh
And the
wow!
lemons. The lemons, actually, you can use it for the marinade, which I'm gonna show y'all how I made a marinade. Um, but yeah, or you can like squeeze it out on the taco right before you take a bite. Pretty
Okay,
much, yeah.
I'm gonna
Hmm.
type that in the chat. The ingredients in the chat. Now, what
Yep.
is because some people may be like me, like, oh wow, we're using like it's got to be a different strategy in getting the boneless, skinless chicken thigh, you know, brown cut up versus just using like some ground chicken or some ground beef. Would that be right?
Yeah, it is a different strategy. Let me see. Well, I don't know. Probably the using the actual boneless chicken thigh won't take as much time as the ground meat would, because you have to grind it. You have to season it. You just take a lot of work with the
Right.
chicken. Throw it on the grill for a few minutes each side.
Yeah.
It's done.
How many
With the
minutes? How
ground,
many minutes? How many minutes would you say?
with the thighs, probably 4 minutes each side.
Okay, and we'll get to see that.
Yeah, yeah. I got some ready. But if you want me to show you how I did the marinade for it, we can do that, or I can go straight into the making of tacos. Totally up to you.
However you want to do it, chef.
Okay. Well, the marinade, okay, it consists. What you want to use? You want to get a bag, a Ziploc bag,
Okay.
and I have some chicken here. Now I don't. Well, I'm gonna do this example. I'm actually using chicken breast because I use all the thighs for the demonstration for today. I hope that's okay.
That's fine.
But so I got some chicken breast here, and I'm gonna show you what I did, how I seasoned it and prepped it for the bag. This is a very popular technique, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna do those two right there, okay?
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
All right.
So everybody that's watching right now, she's using chicken breast, but normally it'd be boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
Mm-hmm. All right, and this is really these are Mexican ingredients that I'm using, which is
Okay.
cumin, very popular in the Mexican culture, Asian, and God, my schooling is slipping. But anyway, it's very popular. It's a very popular Mexican ingredient. So
Okay.
I'm gonna start with some cumin. I know y'all was like, where the salt? You really don't need the salt because of the marinade I'm using. You don't need it. It's full of salt in there. You don't want the chicken to be too salty.
Okay.
Okay. And then this here is some chili lime adobo seasoning, which is like it's just a fancy way of saying chili season, pretty much. But
Okay.
it's a chili lime. It has a lime kind of zing to it. Okay.
Listen, that sounds good to me. You hear me?
Yeah, I wish y'all could smell it because it smells so good. So I'm doing that. Actually, I'm gonna use this one hand to touch the chicken since it's raw chicken. All right. Do this side. And Joshua, if I need to speed up, just let me know because I know the
Oh,
time
you're
is
doing good.
important.
You're doing
Okay.
good. Now we right on schedule.
Okay. Great. So you throw the chicken in here in the bag.
Okay. And what's that for?
This is the marinade. I'm putting the marinade. It's going to
Oh,
marinate. The chicken's going to marinate in here. The
okay.
chicken I already prepped for you. It's been marinated for 6 hours.
Got it. Got it.
So
Got
it's
it.
going to have that good. I wish y'all could taste it. It's going to be amazing. I do keep rubbing that in on them. All right. So now I'm going to start off. I'm going to use a fresh lime. And this just
Bonita, how
squeezes
you
the
doing?
juice right on in here. So what now?
I was speaking to Bonita. She's on watching this. Make sure you share it, Bonita. Thank you so much for tuning in.
And this is one way you can use the lime. The lime juice, you can just let it go straight on in there.
Right.
or you could just use a store-bought lime juice, which, you know, I'm just going to use a little bit more because that was a small lime.
I
Just
know
going to
that
add a little bit in there.
the fresh lime is just different though.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
This is some minced garlic that right before we started, I minced that up. It's from garlic cloves. It's like 3 garlic cloves. I minced that up. Put that right in there. And this is cilantro that I use, that I diced up before.
Uh-huh.
And actually, the dry version of cilantro is coriander.
Oh, wow.
Coriander and cilantro, which I'm gonna say it the Mexican way, the cilantro is actually the same thing. So if you have coriander seasoning, it's the dry version of cilantro.
Oh, that's amazing.
All right. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Listen, if you watch this video, we got the ingredients in the chat. If you want to try to make street tacos for you and your family, follow those ingredients. It may not come out and taste like Chef Latrice, but it'll come out, and I hope it'll taste good to your palate.
It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I just put some olive oil.
Yeah.
Extra virgin olive oil in there, and some teriyaki season.
Oh, nice.
Which I use the rest of this bottle, and then I'm gonna use some of this. Okay.
Now, while you putting them ingredients in there, you know, talk to the young people, the mothers, the aunts and uncles that may be watching. Just talk to them about the value of being able to, you know, not just be able to throw a meal together, but cook with intention, to cook with understanding, but also have that skill under your belt, you know, so when you leave home, get your first apartment, like how much money do you think a person can save with just knowing how to cook? Like how valuable is that?
It's very, very valuable. And if you want to talk about saving money, oh my God. It saves so much money because you think about what you have to spend on going out to eat every day. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or that's if you only eat breakfast or let's say you just do breakfast and dinner. That's expensive. Breakfast nowadays at a fast food restaurant is about $8-10.
Yeah.
It ain't no $5 no more. It depends on what you get, but it's around about $8-10. And then for dinner, you're gonna be spending $15-20.
Right.
So if you do like me, like this meal, it costs like what, $28?
Right. And how many people you think you can feed with that?
Oh, this serving here, you can serve at least 4 people. Well, if you by yourself, that's the leftovers for at least the next 2 days.
Next 2 days.
So
that see, and then wow, that's amazing. So you for $28, you can eat for 3 days. If see this, I know this young generation is different, but I come from a generation where leftovers were amazing.
Right, you had to eat. No, your parents they won't cooking no more.
Right.
It won't no Cash App, and I could just Cash App and go do DoorDash. Right. Back in our day, you ate leftovers until it was all done.
Yeah,
you know.
But you know, it's like prioritizing, right? So
right.
If I did a DoorDash right now for just me and my son from McDonald's, I did it before. That's probably like $30 just for me and him for one meal. When I can spend 30 on the meal, cook it myself, put love into it, that time when we can bond around the stove, and I can have a meal for 3 days versus just spending that $30 to DoorDash and it's gone within 10 minutes. And I don't even know, you know, what they put in it, who cooked it, how they cooked it. I'm just going off of I like McDonald's.
Right.
Yeah. Because like you said, with inflation, with the US experiencing this recession, like everything is going up. And so to be able to cook and prepare meals and shop smart is going to save a lot of people a lot of money in the long run. You'll be surprised.
Absolutely.
You'll be surprised because that DoorDash bill, it adds up. It adds up. Yeah. And then you do something else for people called meal prepping. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, meal prepping, especially if you're trying to diet or watch your calories, meal prepping is real good for that because you'll have your meat, you'll have uh, either like a starch or two vegetables. Normally, what I do is two vegetables. So you have the meat, and then it's proportioned out good enough, or you can get full, or that you something that it'll fulfill the nourishment in your body. May not be all filling or whatever, but it's something that's going to be good for your body. It just depends on what you eat throughout the day.
Right.
So meal prepping is those, and that's most of those who are either doing one of my clients that are either on keto or like a pescatarian, because salmon is good for that. You can do like a baked chicken, have green beans and maybe some cauliflower rice. And that's as simple as it is. And you prepare that for like the next 4 or 5 days. And you eating that, you're controlling your calorie intake versus ordering a burger that's got all these sauces that you don't know how many calories, or going to a restaurant. You don't know what they're cooking back there. You don't know what they're using. You know how much salt is in this stuff. So meal prep is basically just to control the proportions and the calories that you're taking in your body.
But one other thing I think about too when it comes to meal prep is not only that, but you getting a lot of your time back. You're getting a lot of time back and a lot of money back, because that time that you would have to take, like I went to the store today spontaneously and spent $50, and I know if I wouldn't have stopped in there just on the spur of the moment like that, I wouldn't have, and what I bought, when I thought about it, I was like, I ain't really like, this shouldn't have been $50, right? But when you talk about planning, organizing, structuring your life, like meal planning has to be in there. It has to be a top priority. And I think a lot of people are going to start catching on to it and seeing how valuable being thoughtful around what we eat, how we eat, it's going to be more valuable to us than it's ever been before. Go ahead, Chef.
You put in there, you're putting saving more money in your pockets too as well, because that's 7 days worth of eating that you've only shopped for once. Versus when you spend I look at my DoorDash account, and I probably on a whole week I've done over $200.
Wow.
That's expensive.
Wow.
When you can spend maybe $20-$30 a week just by meal prep and then just going cooking out throughout the whole week. Because that one pack of chicken was only $8, and then the other ingredients didn't cost that much. So you're saving money if you meal prep.
Listen,
hit me up. Definitely.
Listen, young people, everybody that watch this, especially the youth, but the adults alike. Listen, hit up Chef Latrice for your meal plan, but also understand the value around this life skill called cooking. That's what we emphasize in today. If you have a niece, a nephew, a son, a daughter, please let them watch this video. Let them see how Chef Latrice prepares something simple as tacos that are so hearty. We all love tacos. It's not a lot of science that goes into it. It's not like you frying chicken. You're just preparing something that we all like, that young people can really learn. That's why I chose tacos, because I know young people like tacos, and tacos are, when it comes to like food trucks, a lot of people like tacos. And so this is a meal that young people can cook in their own kitchen when they get their own place. We want our young people to have a great foundation. And one skill that can help with that is being able to cook. Over to you, Latrice.
All right, so what I'm doing, I'm warming up the tortillas, because I don't like hot food on a cold tortilla.
Okay.
So I'm warming them up on the grill. A lot of people like theirs charcoal. I mean, I typically don't. I mean, they're good either way, but since I don't want to be lengthy, I'm just going to warm them up on the grill.
Got it.
But what I did was, y'all seen, I did the chicken, I added the cumin, I added the chili powder, I did the garlic and cilantro, I added some lime juice. I took an orange, which I think I tossed it already, and I squeezed it in there and got that fresh orange juice right out of an orange. And I did some olive oil. Tossed that around with the teriyaki sauce. That creates a great, that flavor, that lime by itself brings out, like, you just feel like you walk in the streets of Mexico.
Right.
Because of, that taste, that lime, and cilantro is a popular flavor in the Mexican culture.
Yeah, I love
you hear them say cilantro.
I love cilantro, I'm telling you.
I'm actually using white corn
Okay.
instead of yellow corn because of the carbs. It's not as many carbs in the white corn as it is in the yellow corn, so it's a little healthier version.
Yeah.
But
Now,
you can use either one. Go ahead.
now, Latrice, now you cooking this food. Somebody got to eat it. Now, tell us who's gonna be eating this. I know you got some cooking monsters in the house with you.
They out there. Some of them out there playing basketball right now, which is Joshua and Marco and Lisa and Zoe's outside playing basketball. So
Yeah.
they already was like, oh God, we having tacos. I have Zaria, which I don't know where she went. She's
Yeah.
doing work. And I have Rosetta here,
Nice.
which
Nice.
I don't know if everybody know who Rosetta is, but you've seen her on the show if you're a part of the LRL family.
Yeah.
Rosetta has been on the show a few times.
I got to get her too. She's the therapist.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually just had a family session, which that is very, very important. You
Yeah.
want to be holistic. Good eating is good, but having a good being able to communicate and talk is also great as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Absolutely. Ain't nothing. Listen, that may be a new wave of therapy around the dinner table. Let's bring the therapist to the dinner table.
Right? Absolutely. Right. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So now I warmed up the tortillas and I did it the double way. I don't know if y'all have ever seen it before. When they grab a tortilla, they make it double because sometimes when a corn tortilla, when it gets wet, it breaks. The
Let us
seal
see that.
breaks.
You got that like that?
Yep. I got it just like you put two warm ones and when
Got
you
it.
put the they eat it just like that. It actually looks great too. That way
Okay.
when it gets wet on the inside, they have that other one there to catch it.
Catch it. Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah. It won't break. And if it do break, you have that other one there to catch all the juices, all that good stuff that's coming out of it. All
Now,
right.
now, when you look at your product, when you cook a product and
Mm-hmm.
you look at it, I mean, what does that do for your emotional body?
When I look at a product after I finish cooking it.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh God, it really builds confidence. It's just, I mean, it gives you a sense of entitlement a little bit because it's something you've done.
Yeah.
I've spent my time. I got the education I need to really and improve because I've been cooking since I was a little girl, but that was soul food. But I know how to do other cultures now, and
Yeah.
so it does give me a sense of I don't know, like I'm proud about it and
Yeah.
I'm happy, and especially when people enjoy it
Yeah.
and I taste it myself and it's good. I'm like, good God, that just gives you a really fulfilling feeling. It's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
when you like you see your son make that first shot, that
Right.
first hoop, or they made an A in their class. It just, I don't know, you just like, oh wow, I'm so proud.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's good. And that's one thing, for young people when they just getting started out, having that skill, boosting that motivation,
Mm-hmm.
getting that encouragement that they can do something, they can accomplish something.
Absolutely.
Not have to always stop by mom and dad's house, to pick up some food, but they can get in their own kitchen and, start inviting mom and dad over because, they stepping out learning different things. And so maybe
Right.
it's some young person out there will be able to invite their parents over to the house and do street tacos because they watched this video. That's the hope.
That's the whole point of it. We want to be able to do it at home and they'll be, oh my God, like y'all check this out. And it's not that I didn't use any salt in this because, like I said, the teriyaki sauce, it has a lot of sodium in it already.
Uh-huh.
So for those of y'all may say, well, she ain't using no salt. You really don't need no salt because
Right.
the flavor and then that marinade sitting there hours and hours and hours, and you invite somebody over to taste that, they're gonna taste those hours of marinade, and I'm like, they ain't even gonna be able to tell that it don't have salt in it. So that's how confident I'm talking here.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna be able to tell what you did.
I'm ready to hear.
All right.
I'm ready to
So
hear
we
that.
ready?
I'm ready to hit that pan now.
Yeah, it's ready. I don't know if you can tell it's smoking up in here. It's ready. Okay, so
now while you doing that, Latrice, I'm gonna ask you for somebody who, what I'm saying, they may not have the utensils that you have.
okay.
That looks like a nice fryer right there. Can you do this in like an entry level fryer?
Oh yeah, you can use a saucepan. The only thing about the grill pan is because of the grill marks and that grill kind of flavor,
Got it.
like you would have on an outside grill. But you can definitely use a saucepan, and it wouldn't taste no different. Not really.
How much a pan like that would you say a pan like that costs you at Walmart?
Yeah, that got that this from Walmart. I think it was about $9. I
Oh
want to say
wow.
it wasn't that high.
And that's
It
cast iron?
wasn't high. So again,
Is that cast iron?
yeah, it's a cast iron grill pan. Yes.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I have
Man, that smells good.
a question in the chat. Somebody said, "Do
Sure.
you have a version like this with fish? Have you ever done a version like this with fish?"
I have. I didn't grill the fish. I actually baked it.
Uh-huh.
I baked it in a lemon butter caper sauce. I
Lemon
put
butter caper sauce.
I did, and then I put the it was a I think it was a whiting fish I used. No, it was tilapia. I did that in tilapia, and once it got out the oven, I kind of let it dry out a little bit. Throw that fish in the taco. Whew.
Yeah.
I had some
Ooh.
avocado. I had you can use any sauce. I had like a pineapple salsa to go with it. It was like amazing. You can do this with shrimp, with fish. You can do it with steak, chicken. Like you said, the ground, chicken ground, turkey ground, beef
Yeah.
ground. You can make tacos out of pretty much anything.
Now, for a young person um, that may not, be as sharp with the eye, just starting out, would you recommend that they get an egg timer to like make sure they hit the meat on both sides? Would you recommend that?
Yeah, you can. You can definitely get one of those timers, 2, 3 minutes. I normally eyeball it, because thigh meat is not like chicken breast. It cooks a little faster than what a chicken breast would. But definitely, if you're not used to cooking meat and you're not used to temperatures and stuff like that, definitely get a timer. Like Google how long does it take for chicken thigh to get done on a grill or something like that, and it'll give you a accurate time on that. Yeah, and just set that timer and just go for it. You can say I had this pan already on, so it's pretty hot.
Pretty hot, pretty hot.
So yeah, I wish you could. I wish y'all could just
Listen,
smell it. It
I
smells
wish
good.
you could put that in a bottle and send it over here.
Right.
Uh, with all of it, with Larry was talking about the new technology, maybe that'll be something new in the future where you can send me some. You know what I mean? Send me a
Right.
smell.
I know, right?
Yeah, I got another
See,
question in the chat.
it's already grilling up there. You see
Ooh,
those
that
grill
looks
marks?
good.
Yeah.
And see that marinade on there kind of give it that caramelized texture on there, don't?
Yep.
Ooh.
It's sizzling right off that chicken, and it's just fragrant and it's beautiful. I love it. Go ahead. You have a
Got
question,
another
you said?
question in the chat. Somebody Nita asked, what would you suggest as a substitute if there is one um, for gluten allergies? If there's a
For
gluten allergies, what would be a good substitute?
the tortilla?
I'm thinking she may be talking about the tortilla.
Oh yeah. Now there's different. There's I wish I had brought. I have some downstairs, but there's some. It's not cooked already. It's not in this form. It's like a raw form that that has no GMO. I think it's called. It's gluten free. There's kinds you can go look for. It's like normally by the cheese section
Yeah,
or the like what am I? It's the kind. It's there's a section that doesn't have dairy in it. It's a
got
non-dairy section, right? And
it, got
that's
it.
normally where you will find like the gluten-free things like that. So it's going to be a cold version of it. You do find this in like by the breads,
Right,
but what she's looking for gluten-free or whatever, that'll be in the cold section over there by like the cheese and milk. So it's like a raw form tortilla that you have to actually cook.
cool. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that's the only kind I've seen. I'm sure there's plenty more up there
But I hope,
somewhere in this industry.
I hope that answers your question. Tamara Evans said, "So you bringing me a plate to Reformation?"
Am I
that
bringing a plate to Reformation?
was
No,
it.
no, they
I
have me
tell you
bring
what,
the food.
Tamara, what you can do is you can inbox Chef and you can get you a whole meal plan. You know what I'm saying? You can get you.
Right.
I know you busy out there with your trips and everything. You ain't got time to be cooking. Go ahead and get the chef so she can do your meal prep for the week, and you can keep selling those
Exactly.
trips and become that millionaire that we know you are. And then you can sow a little seed to all of us, and we can keep doing what we do.
Sounds like a plan. Nah, yeah, but
That
this
look,
like I said, it's
that's
almost
looking
really
good.
done. Can you see
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I see it. What? So what are you gonna do next to get it to the texture to where it can fit in the taco?
So once it's done, I'm gonna sprinkle some lime juice on it while it's still in the pan,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna dice the chicken once it rests a little while, and I'm gonna just throw them in them tortillas, and I'm gonna put some avocado in there, some red onion, some cilantro, and I'm gonna put a little sauce on it. Yeah, and I'm gonna probably have Zoe or somebody to take a bite for y'all,
Yeah.
who just want to see somebody else eat the food that. So
And
yeah, that's
we
all. This is it, and then
and we
I'm done.
talking
That's
about
all.
what? Once you get all your items in the house,
Uh-huh.
from prep to finish, outside of the marinade, how long you talking?
Ah, 6 minutes.
Wow, wow. And you
Six,
got
7 minutes maybe.
and you
Because the
got
pan was searing hot already. So
right,
yeah.
right, and you got a whole meal, and you ready to eat. You ain't got to stand in line at the food truck. I ain't taking nothing away from the food truck and everything. I love food trucks or
Yep.
Taco Bell or wherever you want to go. But like to be able to do this in your own home, do this for your family, for yourself. You
Uh-huh.
get your time back. You ain't got to leave out of home, go stand in line. COVID's still out there. Hey, you can do your tacos at the house.
Yep.
Uh, Somebody else got a question right here, maybe a comment.
Uh-huh.
Latrice would be good cooking on the YouTube with her own channel, and she got a channel. Yeah, she got a
I
channel.
do.
I've been I've
That
been I've been blowing behind her trying to get out there, so that's why
it's
I get
coming.
over here as often as I can.
It's coming. It's sooner than what y'all know. It's on the way. I have so many videos already that I'm gonna just post up there.
Upload them.
But yeah, I'm just gonna upload them up there, and then if I get enough subscribers or whatever, I'm gonna start doing classes and I
That's
do
what's up.
tutorials and like
Yeah,
things like that. So
yeah. And
things coming.
for everybody that's watching, I was telling Latrice earlier what I'm thinking about doing in August is in a private forum, maybe on Zoom, is do maybe like a 3 hour life skill event, and try to reach as many young people, parents as we can, to teach them more than just cooking, but basic, household type repairs, how to change air
Absolutely.
filters, how to you'll be surprised, young people moving to apartment, they don't know how to adjust the temperature.
Nope.
If you say turn the air up, they go and turn it up, like literally to 80. And it's really mean turn it down. You know what I'm
Go
saying?
down.
It's
We
little
wake up
basic stuff
sweating.
like that. It's basic stuff like that this platform is built for, that we wanna close the gaps for our young people, so that when they get their first apartment, they'll step out on their own, they're comfortable, they have a place that they can go and look at old videos, how to change the tire, or how to have a conversation effectively if they gotta go down to the gas station or the gas
Mhm.
department and get their gas turned on, their lights turned on. We assume everybody know how to do that, but it's not true. It's not true. So
Right.
that's what we're here for. Latrice, they asking what's your YouTube channel so they can go over and like and subscribe.
They would ask that right
They
now,
would,
boy.
wouldn't they?
I tell you what, it should pop up if you put my name in there, or if you put in Tiffin's Catering, it will pop up. I think we did practice that, right, Joshua?
Yeah,
Didn't we practice that? If they put in Tiffin's or my name,
I
it
think
popped up.
so. Yep.
Yeah.
Tiffin, catering.
Uh-huh.
You can
I
look.
think
You
these
can
are
look up
done.
that way.
They can try it now. Actually, there's no
Yeah.
videos up there
Go
right now.
go
That's
go
why.
try it now.
That's why I didn't really want to say anything because I ain't got nothing loaded up there right now. But I do have the channel actually. Yeah.
And y'all, while y'all over there just looking at hers, go over there to ISTANDARD LLC, because we running live on both Facebook and YouTube right now, with ISTANDARD LLC. Go over there and like and subscribe. ISTANDARD LLC. We're gonna keep these videos coming, keep this content coming, because listen, if we saying that the children are our future, then we got to do all that we can to prepare them. And so
Absolutely.
I'm gonna do my part. I'm glad to have friends and associates that have skills that are transferable and can translate to young people, and they can come help me out, share this information. So this is what we're doing today. Appreciate that, big homie, aka Big Head Shamarco.
Oh yeah, is he
Yeah,
up here?
he on here right now.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to support each other. Yeah, Jennifer is coming. I'm thinking about doing it in August. Um, doing a Zoom and doing like maybe like 3 or 4 different set of life skills back to back, so that people can come learn not only a skill, but like one time I did a video about how to navigate a lease, how to understand a lease agreement. Look at that chicken, man. That looked like something. Look at that. Woo, Lord. And don't get some Marco not now one of them. You ain't getting out one of the tacos.
Sometimes he come in, he get whatever without asking, not even knowing what it is, what it's for.
That look good. I would like to talk
It
to
smells
someone about
amazing.
how we can support each other. Yeah, we can talk about that, Stacy. We definitely got to do that. So now how are you gonna leave it in chunks, or you going smaller with that, Latrice?
Oh no, I'm gonna dice it.
She cutting it up for us right now. So you're gonna
Yeah,
dice it.
with a taco, like when you bite it, especially if you on the move and walking, you want to be able to bite and it all go in your mouth and not like fall all out and there be a whole some more chicken out hanging out your mouth. So
Got
I'm
it.
gonna dice it, which would be better
Yeah.
because it's not ground. If we were
Listen,
using ground, it wouldn't be a problem.
Jennifer, that chicken looks so good. You hear me?
Mm-hmm. Let's see, it's juicy and
Yeah.
it is done.
Ooh,
Yeah,
woo.
that's that marinade coming through there. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, this was a straightforward, easy meal. I mean,
Absolutely.
I can imagine just how it's gonna taste with all of that flavor, that cilantro, that lime, that marinade in there. I mean, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, everybody doesn't they don't everybody don't like avocado. I actually love avocado, but you don't
Yeah,
have to use the avocado.
right,
I am using it because it is chicken and I just want that extra another extra taste to it. And plus it's good for keto if you're keto,
right.
which I am attempting to be. So I'm just adding that avocado in there.
And at the end, the chef gonna share the ingredients with us one more time, so
Yep.
that everybody, you know what I'm saying, you'll have those. You can write them down, so that you can go do it. Listen, a good Friday night. If you got young ones, this is a good Friday night. Watch some movie. Saturday night, just trying to chill. You want to do something quick, but hit the palate. This is one of the good things to do.
Absolutely. I actually eat tacos every day. I don't eat tacos every day only because, it's not good for carb wise, but I could eat it every day.
Yeah,
I love the bite, especially if it got cheese on it. Oh man. And like
yeah,
I said, this is not a traditional taco. This is a street taco.
right.
Street tacos don't traditionally come with cheese on it or lettuce or tomatoes.
Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it.
This is just a basic meat, onions, cilantro, and then you got a sauce. Maybe you can use a salsa. You can use like a pico de gallo, or you can like I'm using a chipotle ranch.
Nice. That's gonna be your
This is
sauce.
yeah, that's my sauce.
Wow. Listen. I love that chipotle sauce.
Yeah,
Love that chipotle sauce. That's gonna be. I'm interested to see when we get the taste tester over there. Like what
yeah.
that face. I want to see that face light up.
All
Yes,
right, so
please. If you're watching, if you're on Facebook, like the page. You're on YouTube, hit subscribe, like, notification. Look at them tacos. That's just like they serve them to you on that. What? So where you get that little theme from? Because that's what they serve them on.
oh yeah, that was Amazon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was about $11.
Now,
Yep,
but when you put that sauce on there, hold them up again because that look really good.
I will. Yeah, I'll
Wow.
do it fancy. I'll do it fancy for you guys. But yeah, about $11. But I've been had that. I didn't. I just talked to you the other day. I ain't had time to order this, but
Yeah, that
that's
look.
how.
That's really good presentation, Latrice.
Thank you. Oh, it'd be great if I opened it right.
Yes. Again, please hit like and share. If you know, even after we done today, share this video with any young person that you know in college, in high school. because again, we want our young people to have a great foundation and being able to cook, understanding how to navigate in the kitchen is a great skill to have, whether you male, female, uh, older, younger, in between. It's good to be able to navigate the kitchen, even if you don't choose to cook.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the more seasoned that sauce right there, just load it up. Don't it look good, y'all?
All right, there we go.
Look at that.
That a good picture of? Okay.
Right there. That's
one of them has avocado over, and the other two I left that out because I think I'm the only one in the house that likes avocado.
That looks really good. That looks really good, Chef.
So now, finishing touch. Although I did put some lime juice up there as they were cooking, I'm just gonna squeeze it up there as a finishing touch. Where's my taster at?
Everybody's saying it looks delicious, Latrice.
Oh, thank you. So do I have a volunteer of a taster? That's live.
Tamara Evans said, beautiful advertising. Yes, definitely beautiful advertising.
Thank you.
She showed us she got a chef jacket on, got a gloves on. She ain't playing around. She is not playing around.
Mm-hmm. This is Rosetta, everybody.
How you doing, Rosetta?
Great therapist. Great therapist.
Now,
I want you. No,
now tell her she gotta give us some theatrics now when she tastes it.
Yeah, just pick it up. They say you got to give them some theatrics when you taste it. Oh. Don't lie. If you enjoy it, enjoy it. If you don't like it, you know.
Say, you already know.
Yeah.
I love when she cooks.
You know.
Yeah. I wish I was in your shoes, Rosetta. I wish I was in your shoes.
Zoe, everybody, my beautiful goddaughter, Larry and Lisa's daughter,
hey, Zoe.
Youngest daughter.
Now tell Zoe she need to be with you next time cooking, so everybody can see this skill translate.
Is it good for real? Joshua said you need to come next time when I do a tutorial so you can, show it how it really does taste. Now the chicken tastes amazing. I tasted the chicken by itself and it's really good. You can taste that zest from the orange and that lime. Yeah. Really makes it pop.
Yeah, that's good. Now, Chef, before we wrap up, tell us again all of the ingredients and the cost, so that everybody that want to go, prepare this meal, they'll know exactly what they need to do.
All right. So we did the street tacos, and I actually did the grilled chicken version, which it's boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and it was a little small pack, which was about $8.88. Taxes $9 or so, which was very reasonable. These are the white corn tortillas. This was $1.79.
How many in the pack?
Two. It say 30 count, but gotta look like more than that. But anyway, it's a 30 count.
Okay.
They have the 200 and all that stuff there. It just depends on how many you serving. I use cilantro, and this is a bundle, and this was 79 cents a bundle.
Okay.
And it's fresh. That's out the produce section. I use a red onion. Now, normally the red onions are like $1.20. If you're buying it by itself, a bag is about $3. Just cilantro. I told you cilantro. I used the lime. The fresh lime was 59 cents each lime. But if you want to use the lime juice that's already squeezed out,
right?
It's $1.19. That's Kroger brand.
Right.
I don't know about everybody else. And that was pretty much it. I used the olive oil. Now that was a big container, but you can find olive oil if you want to put it in your marinade. That's normally, if you use a smaller bottle, that's about $3, maybe $4.19. It really depends on the brand.
Right.
And that one orange, that navel orange, was $1.20 just for one. That is all I use. And the cumin, you can find cumin for 99 cents in the seasoning aisle, and chili powder 99 cents in the seasoning aisle. I didn't use any salt, anything like that.
So you talking about?
Could you tell I couldn't have salt in it? Did you tell I didn't have salt in it?
So you talking about for under $30, You
Probably
got
$30.
you got a meal that could probably feed 2 people for 2 days.
Absolutely.
That's amazing. Yep. I'm telling you, a DoorDash for 2 people gonna run you that much, if not more. And
right.
so,
Yeah. Three tacos at the Mexican restaurants. Yeah, it's probably about $18. You get 3 tacos, but they give you like the cheese and the salsa and all that other stuff.
Right.
Yeah, but 3 tacos are gonna run you about $18-$20, something like that, if you order it from DoorDash.
So you talking about under $20, about 15 minutes of your time. You get to stay in the privacy of your own home. You don't got to go out and be out in the COVID streets. And again, it's about, this platform again is about educating young people. It's about bridging gaps. It's about sharing information. It's about exposure. And so that's why we are here today, so that when young people can watch this video, they can say, okay, I can do that. They can feel empowered to say, okay, I can do that. I can cook. And not only that, they may say, you know what? Because I saw Chef Latrice and how excellent she was, maybe they can be inspired to be a chef. Maybe they never saw a chef in action before. But by way of this platform, they get to see that. And so this is what this is all about. And you see, I got a hat on, ISTANDARD hat. That's my logo. I got my shirt on. And what ISTANDARD is all about is about something so simple. It's about everybody standing true and holding true to your standard, whatever that is. We all have a standard that's different. But when I have this hat on, it's reminding me of my standard. And so if you would like to buy a hat, inbox me. And when you wear this hat, you walk around and you represent your standard. And I hope that whatever standard you have, that it'll change the world. One of my standards is love. And love is universal. Love can't do no harm. And so when I'm out and about, I'm standing for love. And I want to love and embrace everybody that I can. So get you some of this good old merchandise, man. So when you're repping out there, you can be reminded of the standards that you choose to live by, and hopefully they can impact somebody else. Latrice, before we close out, just share with them your handles again if you're on Instagram, so that they can go check you out, so they can go follow and like all of your pages, and then they can stay hungry because they're gonna see all of that good food that you're gonna be cooking up. Because I do.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm on Facebook. It's just my name, Latrice Spencer. It's actually this exact same get up right here. I have on a chef jacket. The same thing on Instagram, which you could type in my name, you can see me, but it's Hot in the Kitchen, HOTN as in Nancy, DA then kitchen. I spelled it like it sounds. And then on TikTok, it's actually the same thing, Hot in the Kitchen. Those are my handles as of right now. That's what I use. They can go to info, ask me anything at info@tippinscatering.com. That's my email address.
Yeah. So y'all go follow Latrice, follow ISTANDARD. We're going to be popping back up here, periodically with other content, other life skills. Life skills are not only about, physical thing like cooking, but it's also about sharing knowledge. It's also about awareness. And so we're going to be doing a lot of different things. I have therapists on the platform. And so we're just going to flood. We're going to flood the market, saturate the market, be as consistent as we can with everything else that we're doing to make sure we're giving out great information. And if your hand itching and your pocket itching because you got so much money, you can hit the cash out so we can bring people on. Because ain't nothing free in this world. So we can bring great people on that got something to say and something to share so people can be involved. So without that, it ain't nothing else to say, but I'm hungry just like all of you, and I'm finna go eat. Thank you again, Latrice, for taking time out of your day to come on here and share this great information. Thank everybody that tuned in and watched. Please hit like and share. Continue to share this video. Benita, Tamara, Pam, Jennifer, Stacy, everybody who I did see, didn't see. Thank you all. Peace out. We gone.
Thanks for having me, Josh. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.